Hello everyone. In today's video, I will be explaining to you and showing you how to make your very own sublimation vendor's tablecloth. I have a 70 by 120 tablecloth. I'm using gray this time. I ordered this from Amazon. I've already have my sublimation pieces printed and cut. And when you're doing sublimation with words, you have to flip it the other direction, make it backwards so that it'll come on front. I forget the word. I don't know why I use it all the time, but I'm drawing a blank. So I'll be using this tablecloth. I have everything ready. I'm not going to do it online. I don't want the on camera. I'm just showing you what I'm using. I'm going to show you the final results. This is my parchment paper. I love this parchment paper here. Individual sheets, and it's like so heat resistant you can use it more than once. And I'm going to be using not my big heat press that I usually do t-shirts with, but I'm going to be using my handheld, and I chose the HTV Runt heat press. It's a big one, 10 by 10 instead of the Cricut. It was like a fraction of the price. And then I got two of these heat resistant like pads that you have to put under. I don't want to melt my table. And I want to also show you, I made these. These were very simple. I got these. These were only $2.50 to make. I got this stuff from Dollar Tree and made these. And I also stained them. This is what I'm going to be displaying my jewelry on when I go to vendors events. And they hold quite a bit. So for all 5 of these, it was only like less than $15 to make. And I only used wood glue, and I mean that glue really, really, really like holds together. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread my tablecloth out, place everything where I need it to be placed, and press it. And I will be showing you the final results so that this video won't be too long. Okay, guys, look like I'm going to have to get in a little bit more in detail with the video. So it's going to be longer, but you want to get it right. And I want you to get it right. Because if it ain't perfect, then I don't want to have my name nowhere on it or say I had anything to do with it. Okay, so my tablecloth is a little long, a lot long. And this is just my work table, but the vendor's tables are so much bigger. But you still need to get your words pretty much in the middle of your tablecloth so that it'll still look nice on any size table. So since it's so long, I had to actually fold it over the sides. And what I did was I folded it to try to get this side, you see, like this, and that much table left, to get this even as I can with this one folded and that much table left. So I just wanted to let you know that that's what I had to do. Now that I do have my fold right, I can go ahead and drop the sides. Go ahead and drop the sides so that I know that it'll be in the middle. Okay. So, and this top part is not the part that we're going to vend. We're actually vending here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move that up so that I can be working on this flat part. But I want to make sure that I don't lose my space. So I'm going to put like some safety pins in here, and there, so that when I do push it up, it'll still be in the middle. And I want to quickly show you, because this might be people, I'm thinking some people might not be familiar with the heat press process at all. So here are what I'm going to start with. I'm not putting it on this part. Again, I'm going to put it this part, but I'm just showing you, you have to flip it over. Of course, you'll get it even. And you see what I mean? When you flip it over, you can kind of like see the words. After I press it, it's going to come out face up. And before you press it, I will slide those pads on under here. When I do press it, it'll be easier for me to do it because I'll be working with this part and it'll be easier to slide the pads. But once you do get everything in place like you need to do, you get it, you do it, place it where you want. You put your parchment paper on there, and then you get your handheld heat press, and you press it, and you press it. Then you let it cool for a moment, and you reveal. Okay, so I just wanted to get that clear. Oh, and real quick, because I'm not going to show this no more at the end, I just want to show you a couple of more of my little cute little earring designs and how good they'll look on the display. And they are all truly handmade with love, baby. Well, let me show you the back. I love this buffalo plaid pattern, and I use it with all of my stuff. This is only the gray and black, but I also have green and red too. But anyway, you definitely get the picture. And these are so beautiful, guys. They look so good. When I do wear them, I get compliments from even men. They like my earrings because they are covered on both sides, and they look really great on you. And they look amazing with the afro. They look good with any style, but I guess since I had an afro, I say they look amazing with the afro. And let me see how many I have on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so I have 8 there. And then I can put more here and more even there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and heat press this baby. And I'm going to come back with the final results. And I hope that this video was informative enough for you to be able to make one. I know a lot of people need to be visually seen. But if you're already familiar with the process, then you will know exactly how to do this just by watching this video. I couldn't find out one safety pin. I do have some around, so I got some little clips. And now I'm gonna push it back. One moment. Can't do it while holding the camera with the other hand. Okay, guys, so this is what it should look like. Disregard that stuff under my work table. So you should have about that much space left when you're ready to press. And this is your work area. This whole area here that's on the table now. Got your clips there. And this is the area we're going to work with. So what I'll do is actually take these pads and slide them under the tablecloth so that they'll be between the table and the tablecloth so that the table won't get melted because the heat press is really hot. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to press as I said and showed you before. And then I would definitely do a final reveal. I just want this to be very detailed. So before you press, you should be looking something like this. You get it placed where you want it. Trying to get it in the middle. I forgot to show this earlier, but I'm going to use my heat resistant tape to tape it down so that it won't be moving around. It can stay exactly where I put it because these pads are only so big. So I'm going to have to like be pushing these pads around. I have to like push them over here and heat press like each section at a time while moving this pad around. So I did want to tell you to make sure that you tape it down with some heat resistant tape. Some of my words that I wanted to use, I'm not able to. And it's probably unnecessary anyway. This thing probably need to be simple. Me, I like to go overboard with stuff. But I'm going to keep this one pretty simple. A lot of times I like to have a different vendor's tablecloth. Like after every so many times that I vend, I like to switch it up. Actually, it depends on what I'm vending that day because I make so many things by hand. I think I'm cursed with creativity. I truly am. I have a need. When I say a need, I have an absolute need to constantly create. So let's see how this turns out, guys. So I got everything taped down. You can see the tape. It's clear, but you still can see the pieces. And I got everything where I want it, but I changed my mind about using the pads here. There's my heat press. I'm about to plug it in. I'm going to try something different. And I know you guys also probably say, okay, that's kind of wrinkled. Yeah, it is wrinkled, but it's sublimation. And I'm going to iron it on the ironing board after I finish. So it will be nice and wrinkle-free when I use it. But instead of using the pads, I cut up some large moving boxes. And I'm going to layer them because I can heat press more area. I won't have to be moving too much around. So I'm gonna at least put 2 of these on here under there. And since it's already taped down, that shouldn't slide around. So that's what I wanted to inform you guys of, because I want to be very, very transparent. So let's go ahead and heat press it. And I always say that I'm not going to do nothing else but reveal, and I always do something else before the reveal. But this is the last step before the reveal, guys. So you will see the reveal. And I did want to tell you that this is my first time sublimating a tablecloth. I have done vinyl in the past, and I have a video on that, how to do vinyl if you prefer, because I like the flock and I like the feel of it. But you can do regular vinyl too. But this is my first time sublimation. I think sublimation is better. They all are amazing, but I've grown to really become a sublimaniac, I call it, because I'm sublimating everything and anything. Waiting for it to get to 375. Parchment paper covered. And guys, I'm sorry. I just have to keep giving y'all information because I want you guys to get this right. This is how you know that it's working, that the image is coming on. If you see that you can start to see the image through the paper, that means it's definitely ironing on. As you can see, like you can't see the image through here yet because I haven't ironed. But make sure that you totally clearly see the image before you reveal it. After I see the image, I'm going to go over it even longer just to make sure. I'm also using my little handheld mini Cricut iron too, just to move things along faster. I'm using the sublimation paper, and sometimes I'm not the sublimation, I'm sorry, the parchment paper. With this big press, I'm definitely using it. With this little one, I'm just going over it so that I can make sure that everything comes through, because this is such a big area, and this little one is helping me just get the job done faster. So I did want to tell you, like, see this one is not all the way complete because I didn't get to this side yet. But as you can see what I'm talking about, you can see the letters already coming through. So I just wanted to put that important detail in there for you. Okay, guys, I think it's about ready. So when it starts looking like, when it looks like this, when you can clearly see the colors and everything through the paper after you've ironed it, then it should be ready to take off. I'm going to take this one off first because before I forget, I want to inform you guys that I do have an Amazon storefront, Clearly Classy Fashion Jewelry, and I have some limited edition. Of course, everything is handmade and it's on Amazon handmade, but it shows up in regular Amazon searches. I have limited edition 2-piece choker necklace and earring sets that are fabric covered, and they are limited edition. I don't know how many more I may make. Excited. Oh, it came out so good. So I'm going to take the rest of it off, and I'm going to show you the finished product. Let's take this off real quick. Bam. Let's take this one off. I'm going to be honest with you. I pressed for about a good 30 minutes. And that big press is almost, it's like an iron too. So I was like ironing and because I wanted to make sure that it came on, and it looks amazing so far. So let me go ahead and take it off, and this is the final reveal. So here's the final results. Turn this light on so you can see a little better. And it turned out really great. It looks better in person than it does on this camera. I can't get a full, but you can make your own. And I mean, having a vendor's tablecloth is better than having none at all. I think it turned out really great. What do you think, guys? I'm going to also put the link to my Amazon store. I'm going to attempt to put the link to my Amazon store in the description and in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And if you are in the Metro Atlanta area and you need a vendor's tablecloth for any event, you can definitely give me a call at 404-979-0583, and I will be more than happy to make one for you. Have a wonderful day.